Hey nail friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do my favorite nails, which are fairy nails. So for the base color, on all of them I first applied Sally Hansen and Made in Jade. It's much more opaque than I thought it was. I did it in one coat. Typically I do 2 or 3 coats of things. These two are just that. But then I was kind of debating, well, do I want to add something on top? So for these 3, I decided to add LA Colors in Neptune. Really pretty color. Looks a little more blue on camera. It looks purple in person with a bunch of glitters. But stamped, it actually comes out more blue. So this is it here. So I'm going to have a lot going on. Lots of stamping and a lot of reverse stamping. So I'm basically just gonna have to jump into it and kind of start, or I'm gonna sit here planning how I'm gonna do it for 4 hours. Okay, so first I want to lay some things down. So I'm gonna take Miniology's M094 and I'm gonna use just a small part of this, the little one. And I'm going to use Bam White to pick it up, and I'm going to go ahead and place it down. Now I want to take this plate for Miniology M373. I want to pick up the stump. I'm going to use Miniology Straight Up Black. Okay, I'm going to take same plate. I want these 2 little mushrooms. The big one's not going to fit the way I'm wanting. I have a whole vision. So I'm going to try to grab those 2. Anything else I'll just take off. I'm going to do it to the side. That way I can get what I want. Okay, now I'm turning it towards me. Okay, I'll pause and finish. Okay, so I took my tape to finish picking up, taking off what I don't want. I'm gonna use these separately, 2 separate nails. Okay, now I'm gonna go get this little rock here, and I'm going to try to use my same stamper that I have the log on. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take Maniology's plate M035 And I'm going to pick up this mushroom house right here with the clouds. Probably, I gotta think. I might take the bottom off because they're solid. I can't reverse stamp them. So I don't think I want those on there. And this has a fairy image, but I'm going to be using some different fairies for what I'm doing today. I might let this one little fairy right here be on there. I don't mind that. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take this part off. And yeah, I'll just leave that one little fairy. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. So one down here. I'll get that in a minute. Okay. All right, so I have this plate from Clear Jelly Stamper 294. And I got it just, of course, it is a fairy plate, and that is the reason I got it, because I couldn't find a fairy plate for Miniology that was like this, because they had one from an MX Film box, and I don't get the boxes, so I don't have those plates, so I picked this one up because I needed some fairies. Okay, so it has like this clear thing. Let me use this one. It has this white paper too. So I'm going to go through, I know I'm going to pick up this one. And let's see, so that'd be 1, 2, her, 3, 4, and 5 that I know of. And then I'll kind of figure as I go if I'm picking up any more. Okay, so this is a layering plate. It's got a lot of parts to it. I'm just picking up these kind of images in reverse stamping. I can't find the mushroom girl fairy. So she may be one that was pieced together. I'm just gonna go through as I know I want this one. So let's pick her up. Now maybe I'm just overlooking that. I'll figure it out. And if you remember from my Princess and the Frog video, they have these little teeny tiny arms and legs. And they're really hard to color. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting here putting it way up there. There's one. Okay, I wanted to do this one right here. Oh, let me get this. Okay, I have to repick that one up. Okay, I see her. She was pieced together on that mushroom, but we'll still pick her up, and I'll figure that out, how I'm gonna do that in a minute. I think I can get these both on the same stamper, so let's try. Let me look at them here. Okay, I picked them up one more time because this plate is so detailed. It's got those very fine lines. So I'm gonna leave this one. All right, I wanted this one. So I'm having to go through to find where they're at. Okay. Also, I'm leaving the polish on there so I can kind of see the ones I'll know I've already picked that one up. Okay, I couldn't find this one. She's way up here. Okay. Okay, and I may end up coming back to that plate. I'm going to kind of see as I go. So let's start with coloring in the mushrooms. So let's do one. Let me do the dots in, this is an old Avon color, Wombo Melon. Oh, see, oh, it sounds terrible. I don't use this one. Hold on, y'all. See, that's what it, that's what it did last time. I used it in the August Mani. Figured I just use it to reverse stamp because I don't use it anymore on my nails. All right, I'm going to give that just a second to dry. Okay, actually I'm going to set that one aside. I'm going to use that same color for the top of this one, and then there's, no, I'll do that little baby one a different color. But let's do the top in this color. It's a pretty color. Just trying to decide if I want to go ahead and do that underneath in it or not. I might do that just in a different color. Yeah, let me wait on that one. And don't worry if you see me miss anything on camera. I do end up holding it to the light to kind of see what I've missed and fix it. Okay, let's take LA Colors Go Bright and do the tops. Or I may do the whole thing. I don't know. Let me see how it looks. I didn't want a stark white for it. Okay, I'll do the other one and be right back. Alright, and yes, I did decide to go ahead and go down with it, the same color. Okay, back to this one. I just want to do the door, and I'm going to use LA Colors Nudie. Okay, for those little windows, let's take Pure Ice and Showstopper. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm going to let those dry before I color in the rest, because if I don't, I'm just going to make a big mess. Everything's just going to smear together. Actually, while I wait for that, let's go ahead and do the clouds. And I'm going to use Pure Ice in First Love. It's got some different colors within it. I just wanted to try it for the clouds this time. May not need more. Let me see. We'll find out. Let me get just a little pinch more. Okay, I'm going to pause and look at it. Also, I'm going to go back to this little tiny mushroom down here. And I want to do it in that same yellow that I did the windows. Okay, I think I want to do the underneath part and this going out the side here. I don't know. Looks like a handle. I don't know what it's really supposed to be. I can't tell. But let's put Paparazzi Mermaid Days for that. And when the rest of it dries, I'm going to use that that other color. I couldn't go bright. Yeah, so I was thinking, I was like, I love fairies, and with the holiday releases coming, I was like, oh, I better get on it and really get done what I want to before all that, we start getting into all that. There's a couple things I wanted to do, but I was like, oh, those could actually go for a fall theme, really. But I'm not going to tell you. Wait to see when they come out. So that let me be able to kind of get this one going instead. Okay, we can give it a minute to dry. Okay, I think that'll be dry enough. So we're going with that Go Bright. I'm going to do the bottom of both mushrooms. Okay, I was having a look. I think there's actually a little tiny baby mushroom right there. Okay, so let me just get the very bottom. Then we'll get a different color to color in the top. Okay, let's do it the same color as the top of the fairy house. That way you can actually see it, because it's so little. Okay, and for this little fairy, I can see her wings, so we're gonna do those in Paparazzi City Sparkle. All the blings are not even showing up on the camera. Let's see how this, if this shows up or not. little much. Let's see. She's got them also at the very bottom. Haven't decided if I'm going to color in the like a ground or not, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm placing. There's this so far. Okay, now we're going to take our rock. I'm just going to do it in Maybelline Serene Steel, the gray. I'm adding more polish because I don't want it to peel up this outline. Now I'm going to flip it and we're going to do the log. For that, I'm going back to LA Colors Nudie. Now, if you don't know from my other videos, the reason I don't always use my stamping polishes is just I like to save them for my own nails, just because of the added cost and getting them shipped here and everything. So I try to use my regular polishes when I'm doing just my nail tips to save on that. I know I should showcase those more so you can see the different colors, and I try to pull them out sometimes, but that's why I typically just use my regular polishes. Now, if I could just get like an endless supply, that would, obviously then it wouldn't matter, but I don't, of course. So I try to just be careful. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this water image down here at the bottom or not. I'll come back and decide on that part. All right, the fairy fun, y'all. But oh, these little tiny arms and legs. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna grab another color. Okay, when was looking at her, this peach came to my mind. This is like a pinky peach. It's called Born Like That from Paparazzi. So we'll do her dress and her little shoes in this color. See, this happens. It's not dry, but it's like so thick that it doesn't want to get on there very well. So I'm trying to just pull just a little bit since I did get so much. Also don't want a chance peeling up the lines because again they're so thin. Okay, let me do her little, try to do her little shoes here. Oh, let me get my thinner brush. Hold on. All right, I'm going in with this one. Decided not to chance that. So you have to, it's so thin, you have to be so careful because they will peel up. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do her arm, or not her arms, her wings. Before I do her arms, that way I don't get any of it on the arm. It makes sense in my head. I don't know how to explain it. I apologize. So I'm going to go in with Paparazzi Blushing Beauty for her wings. Now her wing comes down here. So I'm going to try to get it best I can. Okay, now I'm going to do her little micro legs and arms. And I'm using Sally Hansen Instant Coffee. I can actually see through the camera her legs better than I can on in person. But I have to look at my stamper to be able to do it, so that doesn't help me. Turn it so I can try to get it a little easier, maybe. If I just get the little tiniest bit at this point, I'm happy because they're so little. Somehow a little piece of fuzz got in my thing here. Where did you come from? Also, if you had watched my coffee mini video, you'd know I love coffee. And so I've come to basically collect coffee mugs. And I have a Tinkerbell one, and the handle is her wings, super cute. And then I just got a little mushroom house. It's really cute too. Y'all remember in school, like, I don't know if they still do it or not, but they would do like show and tell, and you'd bring like your favorite whatever toy or whatever and show it to the class. Okay, so here's this one. Real quick, I think she has some hair. I'm just gonna add this yellow just a little bit here. Doesn't really show up much. Okay, since I have that, I'll go ahead and do this bottom one here with yellow. Make it come off. Okay, I'm going to take Lilac Love and color in this Fairies little tiny dress. I went ahead and colored in their legs and arms, faces, so you don't have to watch every single one of them. Now this fairy, you can't see much of any of her dress, mostly wings. And I'll do her little shoes in the same color. But her legs are like folded, so you can't really see one of the shoes. Or I can't. Now I'm going to take Color Vibe Pink Haze and do the top one's dress. I had to take a closer look to see what is her wing and what is her dress. Oh, I got to her little shoes too. Okay, I'm going to do the top one's hair in this dark brown Central Bark Sally Hansen. Okay, the bottom one, we'll go back to this color for her wings. The top one, we'll do this one. This one's got a little wand. Okay, and we're going to do this one's hair in nudie. And I was looking at the picture on the white paper and hers comes down further. Now for her dress, I'm going to try LA Colors Never Ending, metallic blue. And her dress fans out. Match her little shoes too. Now I'm taking a tiny bit of yellow and I'm going to dot her little wand right here. And for her wings, I'm going to go to that one. Okay. Now, unless I go adding something, this is the last fairy. So did her body color in, and I think I'll do her little dress in lilac glove because the other one was real small. You couldn't see much of it, that color. Okay, and her hair is in a bun. I'm going to use that dark brown central bark. And I forgot her little shoes. I just added that. So for her wings, we'll go to this one. Oh, hers come down right here. Okay, so first we have our items. So I gotta decide where, I know this one's gonna go to the thumb. Okay, I'm gonna start with the mushrooms. I've already added some clear coat on this one and this one. So the bigger mushroom I'm gonna put on this, no, I'm sorry, the smaller one I'm gonna put on this one. Sorry, I'm off the thing. Okay, so I'm taking off the bottom part of the stump area. Not going to use that. Already got that clear coat on. Okay, so what I'm deciding to do is I'm going to place this one, and then I probably will go ahead and color like a ground area, and then I'm going to add that rock to the bottom. Already added the sticky coat, or the clear coat, excuse me. Give it just a second. Try to get the whole entire image on there. I'm going slow. Oh, it makes it look like nighttime. That's cool. Okay, let me figure what color I'm going to use. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to do the dark brown. Hold on. Yeah, because I started debating if I really want to or not. You really, of course, wouldn't have to. But I feel like it might make it look more like a heel, basically. We're almost done. We're just placing everything on. So no, this has been super long. I apologize. But it does take time, to do each piece and doing all the reverse stamping. And I don't like cutting out a lot of it because then you miss the whole, a lot of the process. And that's, to me, that's the fun part. Now I have the rock. So I might attempt to try to wait just a second and then just place the rock down here. Scared to, don't want to like mess anything up. Let me give that a minute to dry. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, I hope this don't go bad. Just gonna put it towards the bottom half. Because I figure if this is sticky enough, I won't have to use the clear coat. Oh, there we go, guys. Breath holding help. I'll show you where we're at right now. This is the items. Okay, and we got, get my fairies here. Okay, so I'm going to take a second to decide where I'm placing them and be right back. Okay, I'm going to have to do this in pieces because I think what I'm going to do, I think I want this one, the bottom. Let's set her, try to set her kind of on this mushroom, but high enough to where you can actually see the mushroom. So let me get clear coat on. Okay, let me try to get this on here right. Okay, now this one, oh shoot, I've already got the clear coat on. I'm knocking it over. I thought this would be super cute because this one's like a ballerina. She's in a like dancing pose, and we're gonna like let her dance on the stump. And you can see the sparkle in her wings. I'll show you each one better here in just a minute. Okay. Okay, this one is gonna be right here by the flower. I forget what these are called. Is this a dandelion or, oh, I lost my mind. I can't remember. Let me know if you remember. Okay, I've got this other one. I got the clear coat on. This is really the only area this one will fit because she's kind of a little bigger than the others. Well, one of the others is kind of the same size. Okay, we got one more. Let me figure where she's going to go. Okay, I'm letting the last one dry for a minute. So this is the thumbnail. I'll show them to you all together in a minute. And with this little fairy here and the background color looking like it's nighttime works very well together, I think. We have this one. I guess in my mind, I had a reason for placing it over the mushroom over this way. I didn't know where I was going to place the fairies at the time, but I probably should have moved it over, but that's okay. Still cute. We have this one dancing on the log. Okay, let me get this one placed. She's going to go above the other one. Oh, her wings. That's so pretty. Hope it shows up for you. I don't know if the little sparkles are showing up or not. Okay, and then this one, she's a little jacked up. Something's happened to her. Let me look at her a minute. Okay, so I try to color her face in over that dark area, and I'll try to add her some little eyes here in a minute when it dries. Okay, real quick, I'm going to add this little star image right here. I'm just going to take my yellow. I'm going to add it above the house. Okay, and these little, I think kind of, I'm calling them little, I don't know. Let me see how they look, if they look like little sparkly things. Okay, take our dancing girl here. Put those at the top. Okay, the one over here that had a rough night, we're going to give her this star that's over on this side. Oh. She needs something there. Like she's watching the stars. Okay, I'm trying to add this little flower real quick. Okay, and this is the layered plate, so I gotta get the black out. Okay, I've replaced it and picking it up. Okay. The bottom color didn't get in there very well. So I'm taking my brush. Oh, I need some more acetone. And I'm going to add a little bit throughout. and I went back over it in the black. Kind of but we are done. And I think this is my new favorite set. Of course, not perfect, but I really like it. And this one needed something at the top, that one needed a little something at the bottom, and I like the look of that one there and the little star of that one. So these are our fairy nails. Took a lot of time, but when you enjoy doing it, it doesn't matter so much. I have to pause and go tend to things sometimes, but still fun. And that's what matters, y'all. Have fun with your nail art. Sorry this was so long. Just time takes a lot of time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will leave any Miniology products I've used in the description box along with my 10% off Miniology discount code. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.